As me say, people, hashtag big boys time. I don't know why this a drop down on my face, so. Start up my lighting. Know what I mean? Start up my lighting. Big up on yourself, people. Please do hit that like button as you come in. Hit the like button, people. Without a doubt, without any hesitation. Please do hit the like button. It's very, very important that you guys do so. Extremely important. It is the Champions Cup semi-finals preview show. The Champions Cup semi-final preview show. Hashtag big boys time. Hashtag people big boys time. Very, very important that we understand what is happening, that we understand what we're going into tomorrow. Very, very important. Two very, very good teams. And as I said, we can predict the outcome, we can assume the outcome, but one thing for sure, we don't know the outcome. We can't know the outcome until tomorrow. But the only surety here is that the Champions Cup is going to Clarendon. That is the only surety right at this moment. So two things I want you guys to do is to partake in the comment section. Well, three things. Leave your comment. Partake in the poll. Let me know who you think is going to win that game. Also, please do not forget to hit the like button. The reason why I said partake in the comment section, I want to see you guys put in the comment section hashtag big boys time. Hashtag big boys time. Now, you're going to hear the CC people them say wukum. People, we can't have the votes that surpass the likes. Let's keep the likes and the votes in the same category. Let's keep the likes and the votes in the same category, people. Please, we have over 40 odd votes already. And we just started the stream. And we have 40 odd votes. Let's get the likes up there. Clarendon people are going to say wukum. This, that, red, tete, whatever. The Glenmuir people are going to say color red, red and white. All them type of something there. Please, people. We're going to keep it civilized. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to open the call line, and I want you guys to most certainly in the comments when you call in, tell us what you think about the game tomorrow, who you think is going to win, and why you think that particular team is going to win. Why do you believe that team is going to win? I'm very, very interested in hearing what are your thoughts about the game tomorrow. Kickoff, I think it's 5 p.m. I think the kickoff time is 5 p.m. I believe the kickoff time is 5 p.m., right? I think it's 5 p.m. Also, share the link, people. Share the video, people. You know, a lot of persons are looking out for the program, and them probably know they start as yet. So I would advise you to alert them. Make them know they start by sharing the content. Send it to the WhatsApp group. This, that, rated. Don't know anything. Go to the entire yards. Let me see. I share it now, people. I share it now. Good. Ready, we're ready. Alright, so Kevin Pierce said CC. Gamebird said 1 CC. Blows on skirt. Tishan Coburn said red, color red. So the CC numbers them outdo the Glenmuir numbers significantly. 51 votes. And the poll says who will win this game tomorrow. And so far, from 51 votes, we have 77 back to 77, stating that Clarendon College will be the winner. The statistics already, the votes already, I chose Glenmuir under the bus. Cian said it's simple, MG. Look at the stats. The evidence at hand is that this season in particular, Clarendon College would have already defeated Glenmuir. That is the statistics as it stands. That's the numbers are saying now, people. But what we know for a fact is that tomorrow's game is going to be a game of chess. Who makes the most important moves? Who's the more patient out of both teams? And another question is, will CC defeat Clarendon College whole at 3 times in one season? Our one game pending. Glenmuir are going to take something. Will Clarendon College defeat Glenmuir 3 times? Will Clarendon College win 3 times? Defeat Glenmuir 3 times? Or one pending? That is what we have to say. Anyways, people, big up on yourself. Welcome again to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. And as always, as we boil down to the gravy of the season. A long time the pot a cook. Long time the pot a cook. Long time the pot a cook. We reached gravy time now. Gravy time we reach right now. A gravy time, I think when I said the pot come off a stove now. Food a share. Finals, of course, a food a share. It's all about who are going to eat them food. So the food share now, right? CC get a plate of food. Glenmuir get a plate of food. Two of them get a plate of food tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to know who are going to eat them food. Tomorrow evening we will know who eat them food. Shane said, CC sure. I hope they don't choke. Why, Shane? A long time I watch CC no. Rarely see CC choke. Rarely. The proof is in the pudding, they would say. All of the details in it. CC is very good and a good feel. Yeah. The evidence is already there. The evidence is already there. So tonight, people, what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the matchup so far throughout the season, throughout the Champions Cup. We're going to look at the matchup through the Champions Cup and the route that these teams would have taken to play at Stadium Treaty. The route that these teams would have taken to be where they are right now. That's one. We're going to look at each team individually and how their season so far has been progressing. And we're going to do a ranking and rate how these teams would have performed. Oh, Shane, me I do it for when the Money Cup, the Money Cup preview, me I go release it for the Money Cup preview. But as it stand, the Mona Idol match a lead. As it stand, the Mona Idol match a lead. So me I go release it on the preview night. Hopefully me remember. But as it stand, so the Mona Idol a lead. Let me see how much it there. Let me check it now. And it was posted today, so let me check where it is. Let me see. So let me see what it's at. So 153 votes so far for Idol Mona match and 105 for Stats JC game. So as it stands, Idol Mona game and lead, actually them a lead by a distance. They will lead by a distance. So whole for Idol fans turn out. Whole for Idol, but the people say Idols are one Idol and then something. So whole for Idol fans turn out. So make us, we will see. Ravan said Glenmuir for Champions Cup, CC for the Casa Cup. If CC think they want to beat Glenmuir 3 times, they make a sad mistake. Them probably misinterpret it, man. Them probably feel like it are the details for the game. But you know, as I say, reading is fundamental and very, very important, extremely important, especially in academia time, yeah. Especially in academia time, yeah. Very, very fundamental. Anyways, Gamer said 1 Papi, 1 Roofy, 1 Mala, 1 Amma. CC winning tomorrow. Cian said any one of the matches CC lose now, them will get a L. Them can't lose none of the rest of the match them live. Come on, season sing. Cian, man. That's a heavy. That's a bit unfair. Because they have done brilliant so far this season. I can't give one team. I find it very, very hard to give a team. I find it extremely hard to give a team the L in turn when they did so well throughout the season. I can't do that. That rough. Romeo said 19 ball and get kicked tomorrow. Alright, so what me I going to do, people, as I say, I give a breakdown and players to look out for in that game. I think we all know who to look out for in that game. I think we all know who to look out for. You know, Water no post something yet. I'm surprised that Water no post something yet, you know. I'm just surprised they didn't post not yet. Lord said, big LFCC lose any of these finals. CC cannot be judged on reasonable. Oh God, man. Yes, a CC a judge, no reason not go on this, sir. Straight sentiments. No, sir. We can't do that. We can't that rough. Alright, so as I said, topics I'm going to cover. Glenmuir breakdown. CC breakdown. Key players. I think we all know the key players already. Weakness, in the breakdown, I put weakness and strength. As in how Glenmuir can affect CC and how CC can affect Glenmuir. I got include that as well in the breakdown. Because I see ways, you know, Glenmuir can deploy them. And I personally think that game against Kingston College had what Glenmuir played against Kingston College. There was a short eye, or a left eye or right eye by Andrew Peart, and looking on to the finals. He made a move in the last 15 minutes of the game. The last 15 minutes of the game. And we're going to discuss that particular move with you guys. And this is actually a move that I think can gain some level of advantage for Glenmuir against CC. And I feel like, say, Andrew Peart did that specifically with an eye onto looking at the CC game. Or maybe did I try again a competitive advantage versus KC. It worked actually. It really worked. But since him do it, me can tell us, so don't be surprised if we see it again. So me I go touch upon that. That is a, I would say this is Glenmuir's secret weapon. We know exactly what CC are gonna do. We know exactly what CC are gonna do. But Glenmuir have a secret weapon. They have a secret weapon going to this game. I'm gonna expose the secret. I'm gonna expose the secret, people. I'm gonna expose the secret. So don't be surprised. Alright. Key players for both teams. We're going to discuss that as well. And as I said, I'm going to take some call. I'll be taking calls to hear what you guys think. What are your expectations for this game? And what are you looking forward to? Have 87 votes. 87 votes. 56 likes. How you work out that, people? Shane said Cummins is not a secret. Beer Antoine. Big up yourself, Antoine. Glenmuir number 10 and Sapolo just need to finish him chances. We're close. We're close. We're close. We are very, very close already. Extremely close. Give me 1 second, people. All right, people. Get my refreshments, man. People, me can't believe it, sir. See, we can't eat. Me can't miss it, we can't eat. 100 likes already. We can't eat 100 likes already, people. Come on, man. Alright. Who said the cracking? Let's get the cracking. Alright. Yeah, so we're back now, people. Hit the people who have 70 likes on the video. We're going over 20 minutes. So before half an hour night program. Let's bring it to 100. Taya Hilton, big up yourself. 4-3 in favor of Steve Robert Tolo say. Kick Tasha looking forward to a great match. Antoine said, brother, all when they mark him still a go through. Charlene, any big up, hope you not lock out nobody tonight, MJ. No, not at all. Alright, so Coburn said this game is about who defends better. Both teams has firepower. I agree. 100%. 100%. Me agree with that. And it boils down to who defend better. Because at the end of the day, people, at the end of the day, you see, if you can keep a clean sheet, you're already there. Because that a clean sheet means you're gone to penalties, right? Think a clean sheet, that means you're gone to penalties. So once you cannot concede, you're already there. Only 4 people like it. Boy, I tell you, rough. 25 likes. Is that 25 likes to 100? We have what, 130 somebody here? 130 person there now. We can't get 25 likes. If we bring it to 100. People know, so once we reach 100 likes, I'm not really ask. I'm not hear nothing more from me again. Once we reach 100 likes, I'm not hear nothing from me again. Alright. I go touch upon, first of all, let's touch on the Glenmuir breakdown. For those who don't know, for those who know, Glenmuir so far this season is actually one of the teams that we would have had. But one time Shane, when we had the power ranking, Glenmuir was one of the teams that would look on and said this team in particular was consistent in aura. They're very, very consistent in our power ranking. Extremely consistent in our power ranking. And throughout the season, because of their consistency, we would have looked at them and said they are possibly one of the favorites for the Dakasa Cup. So, the 4 favorites were Glenmuir, CC, Dintil, and I think we include Garvey Maceo. Those are the 4 favorites. Glenmuir, Dintil, CC, Garvey Maceo. I would have seen those 4 teams advance as far as the semi-finals. And out of that, all 4 teams would have gone to. Oh, that's a D Cup. What you see, D Cup, I gone for no. No, for the Champions Cup. My apologies, people. My apologies. For the Champions Cup, the 4 teams for the Champions Cup were, I think it was, favorites were Mona, CC, Dintil. Mona, CC, Dintil. Oh, Mona, CC, Dintil. It was 4 teams. I think for the finals, most persons are looking at Idle CC. For the finals, a lot of persons were looking at Idle CC. That's what they were looking at. Me not mix up with that. But for the finals, for this specific finals, you look at Idle CC as the big clash for it. Because a lot of persons looking at it said Idle looked to be the team where they're going to cause some problem. But what happened is that it was in the semi-finals, Idle and CC met in the semi-finals. I think even Georges did up there as well. But after we see the game panned out between Georges and CC, Idle would have hit the landmark. But out of nowhere, swinging, throwing punches is Glenmuir. First team out of the way, Mona. Second team out of the way, KC. And Glenmuir now standing strong in front of Clarendon College. Now, technically, I would have to say that I believe personally that Clarendon College had the more difficult route. Not saying that the other teams were, not good. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, look at the teams that Clarendon College play en route to finals. Would have been Georges, would have been one of the highest ranking teams based off our poor rankings through the entirety of the season. Georges, then they face a Heidel who bulks up in the ranking in the final section or the final part of the season. So, I'm not saying that the other teams, I'm not saying that Mona and Kingston College aren't necessarily good. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, based off expectations and what is happening specifically in the Manning Cup, when you look at it, Clarendon College would have defeated the two of the semi-finalists and the finalists of the Champions Cup, and Glenmuir did the same. Glenmuir did finalist 1 in Mona, and then they in turn defeated semi-finalist 2 in Glenmuir, in Kingston College. Clarendon College defeated semi-finalist 1 in Georges, and then in turn defeated finalist Heidel. So you see, both Glenmuir and Clarendon College, they took a similar route, in which that's the only way you can reach it, because somebody must be finalists as somebody must be semi-finalists. But it's quite similar or identical in the way you look at it, in how it's structured, in how both of them is structured. It's very, very similar and identical. So, hats off to both teams. They would have definitely deserved to be here. Now, with that said, that must have meant that with both teams, they would have had the caliber, the quality, the fight, the intelligence, the coaching to take them to where they are right now. So we cannot disregard the fact that Glenmuir is here on a string. Here we're going to know. The Glenmuir games were quite closer. Even though technically, I think the CC Judges game was a lot closer than most of us think. And the 3-1 scoreline never necessarily reflect the entirety of the game. Because, said one goal and scored literally the last kick of the game. So the 2-1 was more, I think the 2-1 was more of a proper representation of the game. But CC won the game 3-1. Now, CC in turn, the favorite, or I should say, I think that most persons that say Idol would have been the favorite after the quarterfinal round. They would look at Idol as a favorite. But in turn, the way CC played against Idol, the way CC beat Idol, CC defeated Idol a lot more comfortable than many would expect. That game was too easy for Clarendon College. I'm not saying that Idol didn't get opportunities. I'm not saying that Idol didn't go there and give their all. I'm saying that I think CC made it look a little bit too easy. And I say it wasn't a good game. It was a good game of football. And Idol did cause CC a bit of problems. But in the whole context of the game, the 2-0 margin, the amount of chance of CC dash and those stuff, it look a bit too easy. Now, Glenmuir is going to be a totally different opponent than what and I think Clarendon College should have known this. At the start of the season, one of the big questions we asked was at which region of the schoolboy football the better teams are located. And I can clearly remember when we had a discussion and we said that, I think they said that what did she say again about the top teams them now? Now Manning Cup, it did say something about the top teams in Manning Cup would beat literally most of the teams them in Dakar Cup or something like that. But when you look at it, the 4 teams that went in the finals of the Dakar Cup in Garvey Maceo, CC, Glenmuir, and Dintil, the nature how those games panned out, those games panned out, it would have now proven to us that the Dakar Cup teams this season are superior to the Manning Cup teams them. And let me just put in better context. Maybe just say the top 2 top 4 Dakar Cup teams are superior to majority of the Manning Cup teams. Nevertheless, I do believe that there are teams who would have significantly underperformed, i.e. JC, i.e. Stats, who wouldn't have gone all the way as though many persons would have expected them to. But nonetheless, they're still in a final and they're still going. What going on, man? But she did so fast, so what going on? Give me a second, people. But she just did so. But she just dead so, people. I can't believe. Just dead like that. Anyways. Alright, so let me just bring up the. I'm gonna bring up the. Paula Thomas said big up CC1 done. Chrome. Instagram. Let me just go over there. This is the Walker Cup. Let me just move away from that. This is actually the Schoolboy football page, people, on Instagram. You can go over there and show them some support. It's a Walker Cup. Ben Francis. Alright, so I see. So I just go up on my page. I think me put up it. I think let me put up it. So I just go up on my page. Somebody name. I go up on page where somebody named MG Sports. Him always post you update them. So I go check him out. I'm thinking put him up. Yeah, man. See there? Champions Cup. I think he put up it, man. Oh, yeah, man. MG put up. MG have it up, man. MG have it up. Him have it up. So let's have a look here now, people. This is what it looks like. And I'm very interested in hearing even have a look at some of the comments. So the idle support is low this season. Alright, so let's have a look. So as you can see there, Mona versus Glenmuir, KC versus Dintil, CC versus Georges, Garvey Maceo versus Idle. Mona defeated Glenmuir. Glenmuir defeated Mona 1-0. Advanced to play Kingston College. Kingston College defeated Dintil 3-1. And that matchup between Glenmuir and KC ended 1-1. Went straight to penalties where Glenmuir were victorious. On the other side of the bracket, we have Clarendon College versus St. George's and Garvey Maceo versus Idle. Garvey Maceo versus Idle. Garvey Maceo went 2-love up in the early parts of the stage of the game. That game ended 4. That's Garvey Idle coming back with 4 goals to kick out Garvey Maceo. And Idle advances. CC versus Georges, which I thought so far this season, the best game I've seen. I have to say it's the best game I have seen this season. Clarendon College versus St. George's, from my perspective, the best schoolboy football game I have seen this season. We're only 5 likes away now, people, from hitting the 100 marks. And we fly past half an hour. So apparently, I'm not really interested in hitting the like button at all. I'm not interested in doing that. So let's continue. MG, you think Glenmuir could beat Georges or Idle? I think so, because let me tell you, football is a funny game. Football is very, very funny. Let me show you how funny football is. Kingston College defeated Dintil 3-1. Kingston College defeated Dintil 3-1. Before, and Glenmuir and Dintil played, that game ended 0-0. Now, Glenmuir in turn defeated Kingston College, even though penalties, but Glenmuir defeated Dintil in penalties. So that is just how strange football is. Nothing at all is given. Football is extremely strange, people. So I'm not gonna say it wouldn't happen. I think it could have happened just the same, because Glenmuir is a quality team, a really, really good team. So I definitely believe that they could have gotten a job as well. Yeah, man, they mean it like Shane. They mean a threat. So I think it can be done as well. Kid Catcher, Glenmuir love penalties. So we're finally hit the 100 mark, people. Thank you very much for helping me hit the 100 mark. You won't hear me say nothing else about likes again. We just wanted to hit the 100 mark. So that is the route for all the two teams to make it to the final. A long journey, really long journey. We have been here on this journey. Now for Glenmuir, I see areas in which I think Glenmuir can be exploited, and I saw Kingston College doing it. One of Glenmuir's weakness, based off what some people don't discuss, me telling you so the weakness and strengths, so I don't feel like I give up on the team strategies. I don't know, so I don't really know about football, so I'm just a chat. Anyways, one of Glenmuir's weakness, I strongly believe, is, I think, and I saw it versus Kingston College, the player who looked the most dangerous on Kingston College team was Messi. Out wide, getting those crosses in, I believe that Glenmuir kind of struggled with that. I thought, 3-2 KC beat Dintil. I personally thought that Glenmuir struggled versus the balls that were coming in from wide areas. They struggled, and that's where KC was utilized. That's the area that KC was actually utilizing. Glenmuir play a lot of central, then play a lot of football centrally, but out wide, I thought that they slightly struggled there. Now, what you find out is that what I realized that Messi, that's Smith from Kingston College, he would have caused the fullback a lot of problems and with those crosses in, and that would have been one of the area of weakness that I picked up from Glenmuir. The wide areas, the fullback areas, and the crosses that are coming in, kind of find it difficult to deal with them. Goalkeeper is good, but him don't come out and claim crosses. So maybe that's something where the goalkeeper coach have to go sharpen up on and look on and say, all right, let me get that fixed. So that is one of the area of weakness, I think. That's the only area of weakness I see in the Glenmuir team. That's the only area I witness in the Glenmuir team where weakness is concerned. They have a very good midfield. That's one of their strengths. Good proper holy midfielders. A lethal striker, and they're very good out in the wide areas as well. So Glenmuir have a lot of strengths. But weakness, I think, in the fullback areas, I saw where Kingston College was exploiting the fullback areas and getting those crosses in where the defenders and goalkeeper kind of a little bit of miscommunication here and there, and kind of find it a bit difficult to deal with. Gregory, big up yourself. Massive respect for the super chat. Really appreciate it. So I think that's the area of weakness for Glenmuir, and those are strengths. Key factor for Glenmuir this season, and this happened in the last 15 minutes versus Clarendon, versus Kingston College. Let me have a sip before me mention this. I have a sip before me mention this, people. And I can tell you, a lot of persons didn't realize when it happened. Let me have a sip. Let me have a sip. For the last 15 minutes versus Kingston College, from my perspective, Glenmuir changed them system. You find out that Kirky, Orion Watson, the number 9, was playing a bit closer to Cummins. So, me say bigger people, so you can see one time I put up my hand signs them. I go pretend to be Pep Guardiola now, like my tactical masterclass. I go put up some hand signal like my tactical masterclass. So you don't know, say, anyways, so initially this they were playing 3 up top. So these were the 3 up top. You had, I think it was Cummins out wide, Kirky central, and the left winger. Don't remember his name. The one who scored the goal. No, the one who assist the goal. I think him not play left winger. So they're playing 3 up top. Somewhat of a 4-3-3. 2 number 8, 1 holding, 1 number 6. That's Watson. I think you want to play one number 8 and a number 10. So somewhat of a 4-3-3 we're playing in the majority of the game. Then for the last 15 minutes and switch to something like a 4-4-2. Something like a 4-4-2 or maybe a diamond with 2 by top. Now in that, this is how so they move from this to this. There were 3, 1 down the middle, 2 out wide for width. Then they realize that KC legs start get tired. Then switch to 2, push the 2 strikers them higher. So Watson on one side, Cummins on the next side. So then they're closer to defenders them now. So for those who know about football tactics and then something there, you find out say Kyle Gordon get a free roll. Get a free roll at that point in time when you can go left, right, can come up top, but you get a free roll at that point in time. We'll find out in that aspect is this what now. Cummins start get closer to the goal now. So remember the shots them Cummins start having. Initially in the first half, no, he never did have the whole shots there. But Cummins get closer. Cummins get closer to the goal. May I get one call, people? Hello, caller, best of yourself. Yeah, man, bless up. Yeah, sound no nice in the background, man.
Yeah, man, I'm going to Jamaica with a Clarendon College fan, but very good game. We found Chapel and State, born and grew at Clarendon College.
Yeah.
So we know history, but to me, more all match, to me, Clarendon College have more experience. It's typical for the field with the player. More technical to me, but to me, it's a good match. But we look for Clarendon College win 3-1.
All right.
Clarendon College fans, allow me to say that, you know. We're the one that watch ball from late 80s.
Yeah.
They were the greatest of Clarendon College. So me that a bag of ball.
Yeah.
It was technical to game. And no play. So the Union Dixon, he unpredictable as any time. And Clarendon College don't depend on 2 and 3 man to score. They depend on anybody. So the keeper they believe in to score.
Yeah, but remember say see Glenmuir get goals from all over the pitch as well. Remember that, you know.
Yeah, but we believe Clarendon College are going to play them with experience.
So remember now also that Glenmuir are the Ben Francis Cup holders at this moment. They won it last year.
Yeah, I know that.
So they have been to finals as well, and they have won finals. These same crop of players.
Yeah.
So they're not new to finals.
It was so long time now.
Yeah.
It was so long time. And listen to me. Brother will come from original chapter. I mean, I was calling him name, but he knows Glenmuir. He used to be a PE coach, but he's a man who's good like that. But he's thrown like this now when he's younger. He's younger Glenmuir, so I know technical. You must give them some advice on it though.
Okay. Alright, I'm back. Bless up yourself here. What's my nice in the background? So call back one in and nice, yeah?
Yeah, man, bless. Dear still.
Alright, bless up my boss.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, so let me continue, people. So In the final 15 minutes of the game, I want to calculate the amount of shots where Cummins have compared to the rest of the game. So most of the time you find out that Cummins are, I can put up this, Cummins have received the ball a bit deeper. He might receive the ball deeper out wide. So he might receive the ball almost a half line, and then he might bring the ball to the 18-yard box. If in the last 15 minutes Cummins have received the ball in and around the 18-yard box. So this is where I say this is possible, could be a secret weapon for Andrew Peart. With Cummins receiving the ball in and around 18-yard box, very, very slippery, extremely slippery people. I tell you, say, hard to touch him. And he win whole heap of foul, which means that the Clarendon College defenders have to gonna be extra cautious in how you tackle him, because he's hard to tackle. Because once you go close to him, you have to fall him. You have to fall him to get the ball off him. So look at the true passes. Them want to remember, people want to remember vividly now. Want to remember now, people. Look at the true passes. Them that Cummins did a play in the final 15 minutes of the game. So like the defender stun, like he must say, what? If you go for the ball, even the attacker, when I play the ball out wide too. Like he must say, if you go for the ball, them stun, because he must say, yo, to the ball play perfect. Him really out, they must wonder if I feed them ball. He must wonder if I feed them ball. So I believe that move when me see Andrew Peart make, pushing Cummins closer to the goal, was a very simplistic move, but extremely effective, specifically up against Clarendon College. And as I said, Clarendon College don't like players that run at them. And one of Cummins' skill set, his mastered skill set, is taking that ball and running at defenders. Extremely good. Very, very good at it. Now, with a player so small and so fragile, 1, penalty, 2, 1 penalty, 2 free kick out of the edge of the 18-yard box. And I can say that's going to be quite dangerous. So, let me see what I go on. Yeah, man, me know that CC play Glenmuir already. We know that. This is not new. We know that, man. Anyways, let's get to Clarendon College now. Weakness and strength. Me already identify and speak about the weakness, where Cummins can affect them with his dribbling ability, and that is just the only aspect of how them can hurt CC. Because CC overall is technically a complete team in a schoolboy football terms. Technically complete. So when you look at this now, I want you to remember clearly, people. I want you to remember clearly in which part of the game did Idle exploited? Which part of CC team did Idle exploited? I want you to remember. People want to dip in the brain box. I want you to remember this. Where did Idle exploited in CC defense? Big up yourself now, man. Somebody in the comment section tell me. All the chances them what Idle get. Tell me how them get the chances, them people. And who get the chances, them. Somebody in the comment section tell me now, man. Remember, so now watch football, now watch a match, you know, man. Somebody tell me none. Everton Hall said none. You don't know watch a game than Everton. You know, different game in a watch, but you never did watch a game, none at all. If I said Idle not get no chance, if I said Idle not exploited CC, none at all, you never did watch a game. Kevin Kelly said that is CC team, while other schools are 2-3 marquee players that if you mark them out, them fall. Kid Cash said when CC make misplaced passes, me not agree with that as well, Kid Cash. Jim Ricketts, big up yourself, Jim Ricketts. You were watching the game. Game Birds, big up yourself. You were watching the game. Milton said long ball, big up yourself, Milton. You were watching the game. Evan Bryan says, so CC can't beat them. Never said that. Never said that. Never said that. In the semi-final, Adel exploited. No, it was not in the midfield, Junior Hill. Adel exploited the fullback areas of Clarendon College. And they targeted Atibo. Adel targeted Atibo. They did not go down Daniel Clark's side. I'm not sure why, because Daniel Clark is actually the younger one. It was actually the younger one. Everton said they didn't. Errol Dawes said corner setback earlier. Sergo man. Mark Albert said Glenmuir did tomorrow. Game Birds said Ahmad did have to work. Alright, thank you very much, Game Birds. How many? So Everton now. Everton, how many last dish tackles did Bolt Bart made? Since they did not exploit Clarendon College at no point in time, how many last ditch tackles did Bolt Barrett made? Why you tell me that, Everton Hall? Since they said Adel did not exploit CC. Why you tell me? And at that point in time, the closest, the only two persons could have gotten man of the match in that game. Bolt Barrett or Papi. Only two persons. Kevin Kell said, whole heap of tackle Bolt Barrett make. Jim Ricky said, yeah, I'm a hold it together for CC versus Adel. Jeff Conceited said, right wing counter. Thank you very much. It was actually the right back, left wing. So Omario Henry was getting in behind Atibo very, very often. Paula said it was long balls. That's it. But remember now, long ball, short ball, it is a pass. And it is a pass in the right area. And that is how you score goals. By putting the ball in the right area to create an opportunity or to create something. Now, the amount of time that Kid Cash said, how does a team get to counter? From playing, it can be turnovers, it can be second phase, second ball. Everton, he made a few. That's what I'm talking about, Everton. Why did he have to make a few if there was no threat there? The main reason why Hammer had to make those tackles was because the threat was there. He had to go across. Do you remember the brilliant save that the goalkeeper made? Everton, did you remember the brilliant save the goalkeeper made with the 1v1? Tell me now, Everton, if you remember that. The 1v1 where the goalkeeper saved. Or the CC goalkeeper saved. Do you remember that? If you can't remember it, I can pull it up right now. But Kid Cash, in football, that is how goal score. That is how goal scored, Kid Cash, by errors. Imagine if the whole team imperfect. Every billion below tie back, then go score. But they tried doing that at the match in Manchester CC7. No, Amen said, me not dispute that. I'm not saying that CC can't win. I'm not saying that they can't win. All I'm saying is this is how they were exploited. That's what I'm saying. So, what I'm doing here, people, I'm analyzing the team. I'm analyzing the team's strengths and weakness. Just like how I analyze Glenmuir weakness. I'm analyzing CC weakness as well. Me never see that now. Christopher said MG love Idle more than over CC. See that now? See that? Oh, me never hear that one time I talk about Glenmuir weakness. Me never hear that. Me never hear them something there. Me never hear them something talk about Glenmuir weakness. People don't have to understand, so this is football now, people. This is football. And you will have some level of weakness, and teams will try to exploit these aspects of your team. And that's what Heidel did. They play the ball in behind and run at it because they have the pace and they have the person who can make the pass. So if that is their way to get to gain an advantage, they are going to do it. Now, the strength now of Clarendon College is overall playing ball out from the back, inviting the press. Once Clarendon College start invite the press, they can play right through you. Secondly, if Clarendon College box in your own half, you are in some problems. You are going to be in problems. If you make them, the first goal them score, them boxing idle. Them boxing idle 1-2 passes and score the goal. The second goal was them inviting the press and playing through idle. So these are two ways how them can attack you. And they are very effective in doing so. Very, very effective. They have the quality to finish. They have the quality to pass the ball around. But as I'm saying, one area I see or idle Glenmuir have to fix up, because that can cause problems to them, especially with the likes of Hull, or can cross the ball. Ashley was causing a lot of problem for the idle fullback. Also, Atiba was very, very good at crossing the ball. So these players can cause problems for Glenmuir, because one of Glenmuir's weakness when we pick up was that they were finding it very, very difficult in dealing with the crosses where Smith was whipping in the box. That was Kingston College was whipping inside the box. They find it very, very difficult. So this is an area that I think personally that Glenmuir can fix up to go into that game and have a stronger chance. The area missing CC can fix up to be a stronger team is limit those balls that is going in behind the fullback. Try and limit the ball. And even if the ball go in behind the fullback, Amma is always there, but you don't want to be a case in which at this point in time, you don't want it. King Cooper said, MG, no other team in schoolboy football possesses the pace that Idle have up front so they can get in behind team easily. I agree. But I think also the quality, Glenmuir has the quality as well to get in behind. They might not have the pace like Omari Henry because he's very, very lightning quick. Dangerously quick. But they still can get in behind. So all I'm saying is, these are areas they have to fix up. She said MG Sports posted their top 5 goals of 2023 up to quarterfinals on YouTube. I agree with 4. They did not include Kelvin Brown, which is to me is total madness. Oh, me never see it still. Me never see it. Tishan said Peart masterclass loading. Paul Thomas said true store MG. Alright, so there are strengths and weakness for everybody. We all know the quality. We all know what CC can do when they have the ball in the final third. They're lethal right across the front line. They're very, very lethal right across the front line. But those are the two weaknesses I wish the two teams them can maybe see if they can fix up. Even if you don't get the first ball, get the second ball. Even if you get the first ball, get the second ball. So certainly those are the two areas that both teams can tighten up. Just tighten a little screw there. And we can say them definitely have every aspect side part now. And the reason me can tell you, at the game versus Casey, me actually realize it. Because I first see Missy actually whip the ball, I mean, so versus Glenmuir. Normally most teams go play Glenmuir. I play ball over the top. Direct ball over the top where the defender did it easy. But what Casey did then go out wide and get the ball in. And Glenmuir kind of find that difficult to deal with. So with the likes of Atiba, if Dandan play left back again, just saying if can play very, very good the other day. These guys possess the ability to get those dangerous crosses inside the box. And you don't know if the whole can take on the fullback them easily. And even Ashley as well. So that's one aspect of it. Now, key players for both teams. For Glenmuir, as we mention this every time over and over again. For Glenmuir, these are always the key players. 19 Cummins, 10 Garden, 5 White. I'm gonna use those 3. I'm gonna use 3 each. CC 3 Amma. For this game, this game is gonna be more of a midfield game. I think it's gonna be a more midfield battle. 13 Dixon. One choose between Koopy and Malachi, you know. I think me I go for this game specifically. Me I go with Koopy. Me I go with Koopy for this specific game because Glenmuir have a lot of ball carriers. Glenmuir have a lot of ball carriers, so me I go with Koopy. I think Koopy is gonna have a lot of work to do. Whole for recovery. So me I go with both Barrett, Koopy, and both Barrett, Koopy, and Dixon and Papi. Those are the three me I go for. You know what? Me not go say Kyle, me go say Watson. Watson me go say. Me go say Watson for this one. Because I think this game specific so for Glenmuir, me I change for Glenmuir. For Glenmuir it's gonna be Cummins, Watson, and White. I'm gonna remove Kyle. And the reason I took out Kyle is the creator. But I think finishing in this game is going to be pivotal. Finishing in this game is going to be very, very pivotal, specifically for Glenmuir. So each chance where Glenmuir get is going to be extremely crucial that Watson take his opportunity. Because you can't get chances against Clarendon College and don't take it. You have to set up yourself for something bad. Ice King said, Jared, you think I idiot midfield CC got? Big up yourself every day. Big up yourself. Massive, massive respect. Alright, so I'm going to drop the number in the comment section, people, so you can call in. You can call in and go and tell me, say, I fought me a chat. I foolishness me a chat, you know. You can call in and go and tell me. So those are the key players for this particular game, this specific game. These players are both Barrett, QP, and Kaim. And for Glenmuir, you have Cummins, Tajay Cummins, Orrin Watson, and Jason White. Milton said Clark and Gallimore tomorrow. Alright, so I'm gonna put up the calling number also on the page. So see the calling number here, people, right here, so. See it here? Right here, so you can call in. And also the call number in the comment section, which is quite easy for you. You can just click on it and make a straight or direct dial. Gerald said, not all bush gets. Alright, so we get the first call, people. First call. People want to call in, please look off the noise in the background. Bless up yourself, caller.
Up. You know, say, that's Lancaster, isn't it?
Yeah, man. What go on?
Yeah, man. Just I tell you in a prediction, isn't it, for tomorrow match?
Why a prediction?
The game will go 1-1. CC will go win on penalties.
Why you think it will go 1-1? Why you think it will go draw or something?
Because I feel this game will be a tight game. Isn't it, for both teams, because both teams now go play opening. Isn't it, play defensive. Yeah. So
they are going more reserve.
So the game will go 1-1 and CC will win for a penalty.
So you don't think CC have the quality to win the game from the get-go?
Yeah, but it's hard because Glenmuir is a good team to win. You can't write up Glenmuir just saying. Glenmuir is a good team, you know, so.
And
we not bring on 19 them still, you know.
Which team are your team?
KC.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
You think you had a successful season?
Well, the season fair for me because, you know, so we have a young squad and we don't have much ball and things, so. But I say, Basti Reynolds come in and go and do a good job.
Oh, so he's a KC old boy?
Eh?
Is a KC old boy or just support KC?
Oh, me, no, man, me a young boy, man. Just left school there, man.
Oh, say KC just go.
No, Lennon has to go, man, but that case have a Manning Cup team.
Oh, okay. So why that Casa Cup team?
Lennon.
Lennon.
Well, want CC win, you see me, because they come from a country, you see me.
Then
That place where.
Then two Clarendon team, man, no matter.
But
I just like CC more.
love when them play, man. I love when team knock the ball.
Yeah.
Pass side, you know.
But you know, say them a game and still, but no matter how you knock it or not, you know, man. I put the ball in the back and it no matter now, no.
That's true, man. From the side, just get one chance and good.
Mm.
I like, man. You can't pass the ball if you hold the game on, you know.
Exactly.
Sport.
Floyd Thomas, big up yourself. Alright, boss, big up yourself. Massive respect for the prediction. So as a countryman, you're glad you have two D Cup team, they are finals of Champions Cup, right?
Yeah, man, because them don't problem have to say how this you know, this say ball of them there, isn't me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so me happy, isn't me? Happy, very, very happy.
Alright, my boss. Bless up yourself here.
Look more. Respect.
Alright. You hear that, people? Penalties. 1-1 and penalties. Number dropping in the comment section again, no people. 1-1 and penalties. Interesting. Your lucky said CC 3, Glenmuir 0. People dropping the predictions in the comment section. Don't know, no people. If you don't know, call in. Drop the predictions in the comment section. Gamebird said CC 3-1. It's a big margin of victory there, man. I can't recall a lot. Most of the game watch between CC and Glenmuir, some really close game, you know. Some really close game. Drix said, big up yourself, Drix. Yeah, I listen all the time, I just keep quiet and I listen. CC 2-0. That's Drix. Leon said CC 3-0. Janice Bryan said CC 2-0. Mr. Nan said CC 3-0. Tishan Cobber said Glenmuir wingers will hurt CC. They look really sharp. Big up yourself, David Beckham. Make it another call, people. Bless up yourself, caller.
Yeah, man, MG, slow Lord.
Oh, big up. What go on, boss?
Alright, my prediction is still CC to win 2-1. It's the final season for a lot of the players at Clarendon College. When you listen to the interviews, particularly from Papi, or centre back, all. I think it's a game of heart. Both teams have good technical abilities, but I think it's who needs it best or more tomorrow. When I watch CC versus Glenmuir in Manchester, I realize that Glenmuir loses focus in the last about 15 to 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
So Teddy Williams was able to pull back one in the latter stages of the game. I think our bench has more depth than Glenmuir. We see the 14-year-old, look at players like Teddy, the 17 never played in the last game, but you see Ashley came in and the difference that he made.
Yeah, quality as well, yeah.
You're right in
Done,
terms of...
Justin.
Great. You're right in terms of how we exploit the wings against Glenmuir. From the last game in Manchester, I realized that they have had an issue in terms of Hull playing on the right, and even Ashley on the left, and how them interchange.
Yeah.
So I think we have that in our arsenal to pull off one tomorrow. It's not our first final. So I believe that we're going to be a little bit more comfortable than Glenmuir. Papi, Teddy and Williams, they are going to be home. Kingston Youths, the support from the inner city will be there, as well as the support from generally CC fans. So I believe that both teams are very good. It's going to come down to who wants it more, and just the shared experience of a CC who has been dominating for the past 5 years. Yeah. So I am predicting a 2-1, and if we get 2 goal ups against CC Glenmuir, we might score a 3rd goal. But I'm saying 2-1.
Question. One Glenmuir team at this moment, you say, boy, you think that player can cause you some problem, and how you think it will cause you some problem?
Number 19 man. The man number 19 and Bush gets the number 5 in the midfield. Top quality players. In fact, when I watch them against CC in Manchester, what I tell them, say, I just wish them 2 players in our Arsenal. But the number 5 5-1, you can't touch him.
Can't
And
touch
number 19, just how he move. Yeah, man, him just move pristine on the football.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you have to foul him to take him off of the football.
Yeah, that's the problem now. So in the event a player like that, the in and around 18 yard box, you don't think that's a bit dangerous?
It is a bit dangerous, but I realize that in the last couple of games we have been playing like an overlap defense. Because we have a big centre back. You can beat him, but I find that a lot of the time when you beat him and you push the ball wide, there's somebody else to come and clean up.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that will be our strategy in terms of nullifying the number 19 Cummings.
Yeah. Push him wide and then now.
Man.
Amada deal with the rest.
And just clean up. Yeah.
Well said. I think that's a good, a very good breakdown of what is like happening. From your perspective, expect the game to be close.
Yeah, man, certainly. Anytime we play Glenmuir is always a close game.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, both teams are excellent teams. I think a lot of persons predicted a Glenmuir CC final from way out in the season because of the quality football both of them were playing.
Mm-hmm.
The possession type football. In Manchester, they had us running a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Lenny don't like when we run.
Yeah.
So tire legs going setting. We saw that against George as well. They played to the full 90.
Mm-hmm.
Papi literally running down the ball like, pushing boy, trying to reach his ball.
Mm-hmm.
So there are going to be a lot of tire legs tomorrow. That's why I say it's going to come down to a game of heart in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants it more?
All right, boss. Bless up yourself here. Very, very good analysis from you. Really, really good analysis. I have to say.
Man, cool.
So bless up yourself, boss. Big up.
All right.
I'm going to get another call a while ago. See if I can call back a person. I'm going to call back a person. I'm going to get the call a while ago. Alright, look at me, I get you. I get you. Drop back your phone line. I'm drop back your phone line 876 895 7138. 876-895-7138 people, number in the comment section. Alright, so let me just run through the more comments. Shane said expect CC to be all guns blazing. Jim Ricky said Glenmuir 2 CC 1. Orville Hall, big up yourself 2-1 CC. Drake said hello, I'm in the talking. At the bad game I go talk to Hey Drake, if I reach business time I see you get quiet. I get quiet. Are you nervous? Kevin Miller said CC 2, Glenmuir 1. I get quiet, Drinks. Clive Stewart said 2-0 CC. David Beckham, big up yourself, my bro. David Beckham said CC 2, Glenmuir 2. Penalties will decide. Oh, see the caller call back here now. Big up yourself, caller.
Hi, MG. How you doing? That's Paula.
Oh, big up yourself, Paul. Thank you very much for calling,
big
man.
up yourself. While we are going, you see?
Yeah.
From Clarendon team, we're not saying nothing but CC, but the Glenmuir 19, I love him.
Bad.
He played very good. He's only the Glenmuir goalkeeper weak.
Oh.
And the number 4, him not do nothing for Glenmuir.
But the Glenmuir goalkeeper have saved them twice in penalties.
Yes, it's only that he couldn't into the penalty because I think they're dead Saturday.
It's in a dead Saturday. How you think CC got hurt them?
Mr. I think they're dead.
Tell me how you think CC got hurt
They play
them.
very good with them. They play very good. They play very good. I can say to the Glenmuir coach, he's a very good coach.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But CC determined. Most of the boys there last year, this year.
So they want some.
They determined.
No,
yes.
but you think CC would have already won quite a few trophies and them probably kind of.
Yes,
you think them still have the same motivation?
Yes, they have a person like Dixon. He's very good, you know.
Yeah.
And Madakai. They are very good guys, but it's a very tough game tomorrow. I know it will come out. CC, we carry to women now. You know, last year I put it Glenmuir. I'm saying somebody said Glenmuir will beat Edwin Allen. Because when we go down there, I said to them, say, come here, Edwin Allen weak.
Yeah.
And I said guide them from last year.
Yeah, man. I watch the final too. I watch the final.
You know, the team I carry for Ben Francis, the Linstead side. I love McGrath to the world.
Yeah, man. Them bad.
I hope McGrath win it. I don't want Froome to get it.
But I don't want one cup of Linstead because I need to drink out time.
Yes, I want McGrath win it. We said if it was the McGrath, the until would take the Ben Francis this year.
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't want to Clarendon side, forget it.
What make?
And I glad, you know what feel Stitch?
Mm.
When they scored, they were defending.
Oh, you are the game.
And
You are the game.
The number, something the guy from McGrath, man.
Number 8.
Slim guy, I love him.
Dennis.
Yes, he kicked the bar. He didn't know that he going out now. He didn't know. He believe he go for the bar, MG.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Well, MG, I can say Glenmuir deserved to go with Clarendon guys for the final. The two Clarendon team deserve it this year. No matter what nobody's saying.
Fun fact. This is the Dakar Cup and Ben Francis winners in last year, no?
Yeah, I said, last year I was at Stitch and I said to somebody, Central is going to get a bam, but I didn't know the Central would I get a bad beating. So I think I want to love them would I get. Because Central can play, no?
Yeah, the stage frightened them, man.
Yes, and you know what? The Clarendon guys come out to their manager died. They played out all for the manager. And I think Glenmuir, Glenmuir, I don't love Glenmuir Miguel. That is the problem with Glenmuir, because I see how them play Kingston College right there, and I said if I never the penalty, they would have beat Kingston College. And you saw it for yourself too. And the penalty save Glenmuir with KC, yes? And the penalty save Glenmuir.
The penalty?
The penalty, yes.
No, but
you know, sister, when sister, the last 15 minutes before them say penalty kick, if it did left a couple minutes, KC would have scored back on Glenmuir. At the 19, the 4 guy who play at the back, not saving the goalkeeper. If you understand, they're not saving the goalkeeper.
I understand where you come from, but I thought that the last minutes of the game, I thought that Glenmuir was in the game. I think both teams were in the game as well. But
make it KC a little edge over Glenmuir, if you understand.
Okay, yeah, man. I understand.
You see, Glenmuir 19, Fanny missed the first kick that they kicked the ball and he kicked the crossbar. That ball he fit in the back of the net long time. He didn't look inside the guy, the next guy who passed the ball, give him Gara at the front. And that I blame Glenmuir for. Look when the first person we have kicked the ball to the next man to score. And Glenmuir coach need to talk to the goalkeeper.
What goalkeeper do wrong from your view?
I'm tell you, when they play Manchester, I don't know if I did see say Glenmuir goalkeeper misangle the ball. If you look back, it's like the first 15 minutes. Because everybody has say the referee should have called it. I said no. The Glenmuir goalkeeper angle the ball when he shouldn't touch. You should never touch that ball. No. You have to look at the last player who comes to you with the ball. And you see the 19 save Glenmuir all the while.
The 19?
You know too. Yes? He's a very good guy. I love him.
He's a really good player. But a lot of persons disagree.
Right down to back.
A lot of persons disagree. They say Casey, they said Glenmuir is a better team than Casey.
Yes, we don't know. You see, like the last 20 minutes before them said the penalty kick. If this Casey, the guy named on Casey side them, and he did play against Clarendon guys last year, you know.
Who that?
Number, what name again, man? I can't remember his name. He not too tall.
Which position did I play?
He play up front.
That's a Daly, the number 9?
Yes. He played last year against CC. And remember last year, one man took over, one man done CC for the field last year.
That was
everybody watched the flow match when CC played, yeah?
That was Whisper.
Yes, and I said to them, that guy, FEC, that guy kicked last year. Casey should have lost not even the Manning Cup semi-final.
Well, but as I go, remember, say one really and truly hard to find a team with one player go win everything, you know.
I'm glad you can talk because I was saying to them, so the guy who was playing for Judges and win the first Champion Cup, and go back to JC and win the Champion Cup. He jumped on the field and died though.
Oh yeah.
That was a guy to the world. And Judges do not honor him up. Judges don't honor him again, neither JC.
But no, I want to get in and honor him.
No, because okay, they did have one little what you call it, like when Pew sees or something. You keep
Like
football
a
and
little
then
tournament in favor of
yes, and then you give it back to the poor children who come into the school who can afford the university level. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. I understand that.
And we was telling Lenny Hyde, Clarendon guys past to them must do something for the Chapelton All-Age School. Do something for it. Chapelton All-Age School, do something for it. If I even put on a little fundraising at Clarendon College, one 6-a-side football.
Yeah.
Next year and give it to Chapelton School and the basic school up there. I don't know if I'm wrong.
No, man, those are good initiatives. Those are really good initiatives.
Yeah, because I said the Lenny Hyde is a very good. He played when CC win the first Dakasta Cup. I did the brand new, but me I want t-shirt because my father work at CC. My father was work at Clarendon College.
So na CC job because your father job work there?
No, I go Edinalin.
Oh, so how come this is a CC supporter? You work that out?
Widwa. No, because I walk to CC go home.
So no, but so, you go Edinalin and he's a big CC supporter.
But my daughter go Clarendon College.
Yeah, but we're talking about you, we're not talking about your daughter.
No, I support CC. Because you know what I support CC? Let me tell you something. You see when they have football over there sometime when me a pass like back in the time when Lenny Eyes and Jackie Waters always did their Lenny Eye them. Them always pass and they always say cockfight man daughter. Remember to Orange, you know. Remember so when they up here. I must say, yeah man. But when me I come up back hill, because I exercise early morning, you know. I'm very fat. So I'm going to go over there, go run a man time, and sometimes they get him. We are like give me one ball and say, juggle it, man.
Yeah.
You will lose weight. So, but Clarendon is in our yard, backyard, in our backyard.
So yes, we support Edinal in same way, though.
Yeah, I support the track and field team because I have to go.
The track and field team?
Money next month.
Hello,
look, we have to support the girls in January.
No, but he's a big football fan.
Yes, I love the football, MG. You will love it. That's time I love when you big up McGrath. I love it.
Yeah, man, because I'm a countryman, you know.
Where you come from, Linstead?
Linstead, me come from.
Where in Linstead? Time and Patient?
No, Victoria.
My family live in Victoria, from Parker.
Parker.
The last name is Parker.
Okay.
Linstead, because I'm supposed to go listen to my funeral next month.
All right, Miss Parker.
All right, MG. Big up yourself, MG.
Big up yourself. Thank you for calling here.
Yeah, man. All right.
Have a good night.
Same to you.
Bless up yourself, caller.
MG.
You have to turn off the noise in the background here.
MG, can you hear me now?
Yeah, man, I hear loud and clear.
MG, I'm calling you from Baltimore, Maryland. First of all, I want to congratulate you on putting a program like this on the airway for viewers in North America to actually keep in touch with a game we grew up watching from a little boy to now. Fantastic program. I think reach out to you tonight. I listen to you for a while now, but I think give you a few likes. Robust discussion last night between the fellas. Very different point of views. I see your point. I see the gentleman from England voice point of view. I see Shane point of view. So I can relate to the different point of views.
Yeah.
But it's all in the name of making the game more better and more grassroots production. But one of the most intriguing interviews I see you did was with Jackie Walters.
Yeah, and you know that
I watched it several times because very insightful on what he said.
People are cussing me about the interview, you know that?
No.
Let me tell you why they are cussing me.
Very insightful interview because you're talking about a pretty much an iconic coach.
Yeah.
One of the few men, if not the few men, who have won both the Doncaster and the Manning Cup. And so he's one of from the interview, what I get from him was like he's saying that it's need to do a lot more in growing the game at a grassroots level. In fact, you pick his brain on it, and he responded and like they need to go back to the ground, working from grassroots.
Yeah. So let me tell you the reason a lot of persons are upset, because they must say, speaking to a man like that, 5 minutes is definitely not enough. So that's why they were upset, because they must say, like, you have some kids and you give them, you buy one pack of sweetie, or you buy one box of ice cream in the house and You have 4 kids in the house. I give each of them 1 scoop of the ice cream. And have the ice cream with a glass door fridge. And it just a show to everybody. They want more. And me speaking with him, the man is so intelligent. His brain is it was so refreshing speaking to him.
I remember, you know what too? Another Monday, I can listen to you every night. Monday, a gentleman calling from Clarendon, he's the same age as me, 48. And he was telling you that he saw 20 years ago Glenmuir play CC. I was there too.
Yeah, Woodside.
I left 1 year, the year the Money Cup was cancelled because of the violence. I left Jamaica, so 97. And if I didn't leave, feasted, I probably wouldn't have the Cup. Because what he was saying to you was actually true. This man knows stuff.
Yeah.
This Clarendon College side, it's one of the most organized teams I've seen, and you could tell they've been playing together for years because they could make a pass. Clarendon College remind me a lot of Barcelona and Manchester City. The same type of artistic football they play. It's pleasing on the eye. They play a beautiful brand of football. But surprisingly, my uncle told me that in 77, Lenny Hyde, he saw Lenny Hyde destroy Calabar 4-0. And he was telling me the same way they play back in the day, is the same way Lenny Hyde played with Chong Fa and then Hutchinson, is the same way he's teaching these boys today. Yeah, so I mean, but what I love about your program is that you not only, it's not like First Take in the US where they talk about like NFL or basketball or stuff, you actually give a more in-depth analysis of what you see. And the thing about I like about you actually see these kids. You don't actually watch them on TV. You actually literally go to the game. You travel across the country and see these kids firsthand. Yeah. And I'm like, wow. That's why these are the programs coming from Jamaica in North America, but yours is probably the best because our co-workers know, listening to you now. Yeah, so you're doing a wonderful job. This program, what you're doing, it should have been doing years ago. I
agree with that.
And you are a definitely trailblazer because we get to see. Wow, we're not there in Jamaica because we live abroad, but you are bringing this game into our. Also, we can listen to you when we get home from work and say, "Wow, this is what happened. Yeah, it's a well structured program, man. Keep doing it, man. You're doing
a bit of nostalgia for you guys, though.
Yeah, MG, New York, Philly, California. Glenmuir, old boy, because I'm from Clarendon.
Yeah.
I passed my common entrance to go to Clarendon College. I didn't go to Clarendon College. My parents ended up sending me to Maple High School, so I didn't get a chance to actually attend Clarendon College. They wanted me to go to a private school. But most of my friends in New York, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, they're listening to you. I guarantee you're going to be listening to you. So look for more phone calls from people from North America, especially like tomorrow when this because people are in tune to you. That's what I'm saying to you. Yeah. You're using your platform in a wonderful way, man.
And
you, man.
The truth is,
brilliant idea.
It's not really for me, honestly, it's not really for me. I'm just here to pass on information. But I think if there was an MG Sports when I was playing, maybe I would be far on this in football. Because it would have pushed me to go further.
No doubt.
But because there was no MG Sports, me can't tell nobody say me good. They will laugh off of me.
No, man, but you see, MG, the other night you were talking, one of the guys was telling you that you came a long way and you said you was going to do some job for water. Something like you was mentioned because since I left Jamaica in 97, I've only been back once, and I saw water and one of the sponsors for the schoolboy from ISA, so I realized what water really was. So like I said, man, just keep doing, man. You're going places. Trust me. This is the 21st century. You're going places.
Hopefully we reach there. By God's will.
You will, man. You will, man. We all in North America are going to come together, man, and make sure you get here, bro. Canada, we like I said, man, you're bringing something to us that we cannot see. We watch it, but it's not the same. But what I love about you, you're not just only. It's like the British have this show called Talk Sport, and now they get on the show and they talk about the football and that stuff. One of the things I like about you is the detail analysis you goes into. Like you actually break the game down. What's gonna happen? And sometimes you get your score right. The other day you get the score right.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's like, you're not only what we call a talking head, you're also giving an analytical approach of how you see the game is going to play out.
Yeah, I think what I learned, most of what I'm saying on the show here is actually what I've learned from speaking with coaches in Jamaica, because a lot of the coaches, just like when I talk to me now, many of the coaches come on a regular basis and I will sit and talk for like an hour about football, about tactics, about players. There's this female, there's this 8-year-old girl I identify. It's just a small clip I saw of her, and I reach out to her family, and I get to find out that she's actually a phenomenal young talent, 8-year-old, and she's kicking some free kick at me. I say, whoa. And she's actually in Mobile, so me kind of try organize something to see if me can, if even hit a bus go down there, if even go do an interview and speak with her and her father, so that the wider Jamaican can at least see her. Even if 100 person watch a video, would I be pleased just so that those 100 persons see it. I think that would be money well spent in my pocket if me allow that to happen, because what I saw for her, she's going to go places at 8 years old. Her technical ability, her understanding of football, I couldn't believe. So what I'm doing, as much as I love it, I don't think it's just for me. It's a platform set for the greater good of the younger generation, and me just ride the wave and go along with it. And I'm enjoying it. I really enjoy it because I love the interaction with the players then.
Oh God, man. MG, it's an enjoyable program. It's like last night, the discussion was so, the different perspective and different point of views, and it was so heated, but it was all in the good of the game. And I love the way you explain to I think his name is Norm from the UK. You explain to him and you give him facts. The reason why the schoolboy football season do not go into the next calendar year is because where is the money going to come from to pay the referee? Because there's a shortage of referees. Yeah. So you see, things like those, a lot of people don't even realize that, wow, what if you didn't stop and think about it, say, how come schoolboy football don't end in January?
The thing is, a lot of the referees, are teachers, soldiers, police. True. A lot of them those are the professions that they hold. So it's not like refereeing is their primary job. I think 98% of the referees actually their secondary job. So that's the reason why ISA would have to be working the way around those things. And then now when they end on leave and all these things, all those things are factoring. And then December time now, it's very hard to get these guys, especially the soldier and police. Teachers who have exams in time period, it's very, very hard. So they don't have to get it out of the way before that time period. So
you teach me that I didn't even know that last night. I thought the Jamaican referee, like the UK referees are referees worldwide in most countries are professionals, like a full-time job. But you pretty much explained it to me last night just by having the discussion. You learn stuff by having the discussion. I was going to join the discussion last night and you know what? Let me just listen to the different perspective and all that stuff. And I see what the points the guys were making. But
funny enough, I agree with all them points. I agree with it's just that they kind of like me about it.
At the end of the day, what Shane was saying last night, you guys were all arguing, and I really see your point, and I really see your point. I saw Shane's point of view, I saw Norm's side, I saw the gentleman, the Cornwall College fan from down west. I see all the different perspectives. At the end of the day, when everybody finished making their point, it was all trying to benefit for the betterment of schoolboy football. Yeah. That's the at the end of the day, when the dust was settled, that's what came out of that heated, robust discussion. It was very heated, but it was, you know what? You see, because you guys was in the midst of it, debating, the knowledge that came from that heated discussion, you'll be surprised.
Yeah,
the
true.
information that was being given from it. I didn't know that do you know that there used to be a Nutriment Cup in my time in Jamaica?
No, I didn't know that.
They don't have it anymore. Yeah, I think the Ben Francis and the Walker Cup when they used to play for the trophy called the Nutriment Cup.
Oh, not interesting.
They don't even have it no more. But NJ, this is a gentleman that called you Monday and he was telling you what Clarendon College under 14 beat Glenmuir under 14. That gentleman is right because I remember seeing that game and I remember seeing Clarendon College had a problem with Sana Griffiths because since I've been in Jamaica, I've seen 4 schoolboy footballers I've seen live that really stand out to me. I saw Walter Boyd at Excelsior. Tremendous. NG, if you was around Walter Boyd in time, man, tremendous player. I saw Walter Boyd did stuff I only saw Revelino did for Brazil in 1970. Incredible effort. I saw a little boy in Ricardo Gardner at Wilmer's, and I couldn't believe the age of this young man. He was exceptional. Then I saw another kid from San Diego named Dennis Banks, Stylo from San Diego. Incredible talented player. And also Winston Griffiths. Another great player. But you know, I watch Kaim Dixon, you know, and you describe Kaim Dixon the perfect way, you know. It's a Kaim Dixon. It reminds me of a Gabriel Jesus for your side.
100%.
He's a senior type of forward. Watch the St. George's game. That's Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, man. Defending when needed to be, attacking when needed to be.
Exactly. You describe him. I watched the game. Perfect description of him. But you know, I've seen Clarendon College used to have a forward back in my time. Kevin Deere, they used to call him Jice, the gentleman I was talking about. MJ, you was around to see them guys, man. Incredible player. The guy was listening all the names of the players back then, chop on all them guys. Them Christopher Dawes, them guys was exceptional. The last Clarendon College, one of the great Clarendon College teams I've seen was the one that Linval Dixon. I think Linval Dixon's coach in Portmore, one of them Kingston's schools. I think it's Old Trinity, one of them schools. But the Clarendon College side that Linval Dixon captain was a really good Clarendon College side too. Really good Clarendon College side.
Yeah, the thing is, I realize that you find out most of the callers, them experienced callers, them would have called. They're always most of the big men who speak in football in Jamaica. And me get to find this out, say, Clarendon has always been a team where all of these players, even if you don't play for them, then look up to those teams during their time. So that would have meant that what Clarendon College is doing right now is the same thing that they were doing back then. So even though you're not on the team and you're also a good player playing for another good team, you look at their team and say, my word, that team is just brilliant. And me speak with the whole of them. Me talk to, and this is what they said. They said, no matter what year or what area, they're always speaking about the brand or how Clarendon College play football, and they're always gonna say that team. And sometimes they say, wish I was in that team, based on how them play.
It's like the Barcelona system. Players admire the way they play. They want to join Barcelona. Okay, Barcelona is one of the best clubs in world football, but the type of football they play, it's a Clarendon College is the gold standard of schoolboy football in the parish of Clarendon. Because did you know that Jackie Walters also was the only man to win the Docasa Cup with Glenmuir too, surprisingly?
Triple.
Yeah, triple. It's so funny. This one man win. Come on, Clarendon and win with UCC to win the Docasta Cup and with Glenmuir to win the Docasta Cup. How ironic is that? This one man, it just goes to show you all. That's why I don't understand why Issa don't have a man like Jackie Walters and some kind of board, like in an advisory role, like giving them ideas, like listen, do this, do that. Because let's be honest, Jackie Walters has seen it all.
Yeah, and he has done so. He has done. Me said the amount of people. You see, from the interview, the amount of people. I mean, some high caliber people, football players in England or retire, where they for them kids that play. Alright, so the thing about me, see this program I do. A lot of past ex-footballers who in England, in all different walks of the world. Me have a friend who live in their Kenya right now. He usually play for. I think he usually play for Georges, but his son, I think his son play for. I must say, I think one of them school, but at the youth level. And he called me and talked to me, and he must say, he must tell me all them, he must tell me about back in the time there. But me get to find out, say, a lot of persons overseas who watch the program have a lot of affiliation with football in Jamaica because they have been a part of the system and they want to keep in touch. They want to keep in touch. They want to feel. You know, sometimes you're so far away from your kind, your environment where you grew up in.
Exactly.
And you get the opportunity now. So this is an opportunity for them to get back that feeling of you know, it's like when you love something and you start feeling out. Like it's you start to experience back what you used to do in your time, and this nostalgia just around your head, and you just sit back and you enjoy yourself. And you just remember your time when you're not play, when you enjoy yourself, things that we used to do. And when you see all a man like Jackie Walters now would have played a big part in your life, you get so excited to see him and to see him alive and well, and
yes,
and speak to him.
He take care of himself. Yeah, I was shocked when I'm like, where did she find Jackie Walters from? I was like, whoa, that's one. I watched the interview about like 5 times. He was like, whoa, and I sent it to like 6 different people, and he was like, what? Jackie Walters? Yeah, I mean, it's a pity the interview wasn't long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's one of the most insightful interviews I've seen you done in a long time, MG, because I was like, whoa. No, this is someone who knows
She knows the customer. She knows the customer. Say, me need to get some farmer reggae boys and some farmer grapes.
I hear him all the time. I hear Shane all the time.
Yeah, as a
customer.
customer.
All the time.
I just read it's difficult, man, because sometimes it's their availability and then now my availability, which is so limited, and that's why it's so difficult sometimes. So she knows the customer about it.
Yeah, man, definitely. But I think tomorrow game is going to be a very, very tight game, because every time I remember when CC Clarendon, Glenmuir, or CC Lennon or whatever back in the days, CC Glenmuir, I think that's the biggest rivalry they have. It won't be MG. That game won't be decided by much. Let's be honest. It's really because Kyle Garden reminded me of Fana Griffith. Fana Griffith may be more technical than Kyle Garden, and a little bigger body than Kyle Garden. Yeah, but because I've seen Glenmuir enough all my life, but I think people have, like I said, I've been to Jamaica once, but people have told me that Glenmuir, I don't think Glenmuir produced a better baller than Fana Griffiths. Fana Griffiths is outstanding.
Yeah.
Trust me, if you see that match back when Glenmuir put the Docker stuck up down Woodside, CC had no answer for him. None. None. He was just really that good. That good. The other day, he was having this discussion, I think it was last week, about the best dribblers, and you was explaining like you were saying, Maggie from JC.
Yeah.
He dribble, but he don't really take on B2 or 3.
No, he not that.
I'm saying he tend to like more like a Zidane type of
yes, and pick up the ball.
If you defender, but he don't get greedy. He tend to pass the ball.
He walk past one man,
facilitator.
I go pass it. Once him pass one man, beat him man, I pass it. As I mentioned, even a Kaim Paris is more of a sprinter on the ball. What utilize wide areas. I think when you look on Alex Marshall now, Alex Marshall is the type of dribbler where he want the close.
He's a more dribbler,
he want the close, he want the tight spaces.
Yeah, he's exactly. You know, the other guy that played with Alex Marshall, what's his name? Sherman Stewart, he was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Outstanding player.
Very, very good player.
Outstanding. In my time, you know, George is a good player too now. A guy named Ali Rose.
Ali Rose, yeah.
Rose.
Yeah,
Ali Rose
brilliant.
is a big baller, man. But in all my years watching football in Jamaica before I left in '97, the best team I ever seen was probably Charlie Smith '95. In terms of a complete team,
Yeah.
they were really that good. I think the Gang of Five, Eugene Barnes, Kevin Wilson, Kyle Chinsu, I think it's overall, like, they have a certain arrogance about them. It's just really, really good.
A Shane favorite team that?
Team. Yeah, man.
Shane's the best team that you ever witnessed play football.
Yeah, man, me too. Are the best schoolboy team I've seen, and my uncle tell me Clarendon 77 when I was a boy was outstanding too. Clarendon 77 and Rusty's 85 with Angela Wilson and them guys. Them tell me it was outstanding too. But the best team I've ever seen was Charlie Smith. They were really good energy. Really, it's a well organized structure. Really, really good team. They could play any kind of ball you want to play. They could win the game in any way they want to win the game. Yeah, man, really, really good team. Charlie Smith, 95.
Yeah, me always hear about it. Shane always has about it still. Remember the thing about it now, at me day, you see most of
man, really one of the great team ever seen, man.
Yeah.
Charlie Smith, 95.
Yeah, man, I've always heard about 95, they're just a 3-year-old. Or 2. So whatever. So you see that now. You see, imagine we have some clips of those teams back in the time there.
Oh God, man.
So we can sit and even watch all them games there.
You know, we should have asked Coach Walters which is the best player ever coached. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Jackie Walters coached the late Peter Cargill, if I'm not mistaken, the Camperdown team.
That'll be interesting. A few persons asked me about that, you know, who's the best coach, who's the best player you ever coached, you know?
He ever coached, yeah, because he really coached some outstanding players.
Yeah, that would be an interesting answer. That would be a very, very interesting answer.
It should be. Yes. He probably pause and think about.
One another question I could ask him. Since coaching, who would have been the player when I just seen him not ready none at all, but turn out to be one of the best players them your coach as well. Turn out to be a really good player.
Yeah, because you know what, MG, part of coaching, it is making the players them better, That's why I love Lenny Hyde, because Lenny Hyde, in Lenny Hyde's system, the other day, you was talking about the guy that used to play for Kingston Technical, that's playing for Clarendon College now. And
yeah.
He look so vastly improved.
Yes, when him just come, he was very timid now, but he was more of a powerhouse. His technical ability right now, from what we see last year playing for KT versus this year when I play, it's a huge, it means a big step, big jump he make. I couldn't believe his technical assurance on the ball now. Must go through some whole training for that, man.
It's MG. It's Pep Guardiola win titles, but I admire about Pep Guardiola. He improve players. If you look at Pep Guardiola players, it's Pep Guardiola. He don't need to necessarily have the best players to win a title, But it is an improvement into the player. You can see that behind the scenes is working on them. Because Pep Guardiola is what you call a perfectionist coach. Because if you not perform, Pep Guardiola will bench you, and you know that too. He now make you start. For example, look at Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. But this thing, Guardiola give chances still if you prove him wrong.
Yeah, Pep Guardiola is like a version of Lenny Hyde. They work and they like beautiful football. They like beautiful football.
Yeah,
definitely
man.
like beautiful football.
But
so when is the Doncaster Cup final?
The Doncaster Cup final, I think, is between the 9th or the 8th, I think. Let me confirm the Doncaster Cup final. Let me confirm that. Alright, so the 9th. That Costa Cup final the 9th.
Wow. It's incredible how these two teams gonna get they're gonna hit each other. Because
So you think CC are gonna win all 3 games?
No.
So which one you think them not going?
I think I'm putting it like this. If CC do the triple over Glenmuir, they might go down one of the greatest schoolboy teams in a long time because at the caliber the opponent them beat.
Mm-hmm.
They beat just going over Glenmuir.
The triple, you know, that's what the hand know, no?
That is very difficult to beat one team in one season
three times,
3 different occasions. that is really because
and I'm a good team at that. A good team also.
Exactly. But I think Clarendon College gonna probably win the Champions Cup, the Doncaster Cup. That's gonna be a tough one to call. Because Glenmuir is going to say, hey, we can't... Because remember now, MG, the Doncaster Cup is Glenmuir's last chance of piece of silverware for this season, you know?
Yeah.
Really, if they lose the Champion Cup tomorrow, that's their last chance, you know, for a piece of silverware, you know? And remember, it's going to be a huge bragging rights in Clarendon, because I'm from Clarendon, so it's going to be a huge bragging rights. So remember, all that is at stake.
Yeah, because remember saying that.
You know, MG. Well, you know why this? You know why people in Brooklyn and Bronx go watch this game tomorrow? It's because it's so intriguing to see the same two sides from the same parish. Central is different, you know. Glenmuir and Clarendon College is a different matchup. Central is different, but this one is the two. It's gonna be a really. But whenever time Glenmuir plays CC in all my years. It's normally decided by a goal. It's only a goal between them.
Just one goal.
Yeah, it's gonna be. But you know what's gonna happen though? I think fatigue gonna have a lot to do with it too. I think fatigue gonna have a lot to do with it.
So the strength of the squad.
Yeah.
No, but CC have a bigger bench.
Have the better bench, you know. Yeah, CC. I think that you know. But you see, CC bench is actually productive because the idea of making a substitute is to change the game, right? You make a substitute and get out of the change. And CC, like you said, Dan can make it. But will Dan start? That's going to be interesting.
No, I don't think he's going to start. You know. I don't think he's going to start. But Dan and Justin coming off the bench will always going to be a problem. Even Ashley. These players are really, really good quality players who can come off our bench and come make an impact. So when CC make a change, you know, the levels don't drop, you know.
Exactly. It's exactly. And the next thing too, what will CC do to contain Cummins? Because Cummins in one-on-one is very, very good.
Yeah.
That's going to be another intriguing battle. So remember, Bull Barrett can't leave Devante Hodges hanging because Devante once in a one-on-one battle between Cummins and Devante, I think Cummins probably beat him.
I think I think what Angie Pierre can do is put Cummins more central. So rather than have him so wide way out so far to the pit, put him more central. So when he receive the ball, because he's good at receiving the ball and turning. So once he receive the ball and turn, he must face Hodges or Amma directly and in front of the goal. I think that would be a very smart move.
This is my next question to you. You know, Seth Fabregas used to play for Barcelona as a withdrawn 9. Right, a withdrawn 9. Do you see Kyle Gordon playing as a withdrawn 9 to support Turkey?
No, the thing about why Andrew Peart now that would be dangerous to do. You don't want to pull one of your ball carriers and have him so far from the midfield, or the midfielder gonna need a lot of help. Because you know, if you have Kyle Gordon so high up the pitch, and when you're looking at the midfield, I just Jason White, that's the number 5 alone. And when you look around him, Glenmuir, QP, and Malachi, that's a dangerous combination. That's too much freedom for those type of players. No matter how good you are, those 3 players, you cannot give those 3 players time and space. They will hurt you. They don't even have they don't need Kyle Dixon anymore. They don't need all anymore. They will hurt you themselves. So that would be dangerous. I think Kyle would be play a little bit more defensive, to supplement the midfield. And probably leave Watson and Cummins high up the pitch, because they are good, very good ball handlers, and they can hold up to the ball. They can hold up the ball.
So pretty much anybody win the midfield battle gonna have a huge advantage.
Not necessarily, because I think overall, I think CC are going the midfield battle. I think it's gonna boil down to what Glenmuir do when they have the ball, or decisive or incisive they are when they get the ball. Because if they're not, I think it's a good game in favor of CC. Because really and truly, I don't think Glenmuir will come for them and try outplay CC at Five Park.
No, you're not going to outpossess them either.
They're not going to outplay them and outpossess them. So the important part is what you do when you have the ball, how effective or incisive you are when you get the ball, and where you want to get the ball. Do you want to get the ball deeper in the game, or you want to get the ball high up the pitch? So that's the reason I'm saying maybe they probably have to sacrifice and isolate both Watson and Cummins. Let them stay on the 2 centre back them, just for isolation purpose. And once they receive the ball, then hit them as early as possible, or hit the channels as early as possible, where those 2 players can go for the ball. Because once them reach the ball, any of those 2 players reach the ball and look up and go run at Hammer and Adges, as good as they are, those players are elite level attackers. They can hurt the defenders. So the CC have got to avoid isolation now. So maybe CC now going to end up a press like that. So they have got like a half press. So that's the reason I think the game will go close, because both teams are so cautious of each other. They're not go, say for example, you have at Mike Tyson and Holyfield in a boxing ring. Both of them know say them good. They know say them good. They know say the next one can knock out the other. So guess what they're going to do? Jab round, and just make some points. Count up some points. And go as long as they can go in the road. And if one of them can make a knockout punch, if there's a chance or 0.5% chance of making a knockout punch, go for it. If you don't connect, so be it. But jab, and maximize the points as best as possible. These are all normally the big teams in play when they meet each other.
I watched Liverpool play Man City a couple weeks ago, and I knew it. Once Man City didn't score the second goal, I figured Liverpool was going to score. It's kind of going to be the similar game between Glenmuir and CC. Anybody?
The longer the game draw out for,
exactly.
Anybody can score.
Exactly. That's why I said tomorrow one of the most intriguing things is going to be who recovered fastest from fatigue. Because remember, on NG, these teams have been playing quality opposition the last couple of weeks, They've been playing especially the CC Charges game. That was a quality.
It was the best game for the season for me.
Yeah, but by far. You're not the only one that said it. Even my friend from Brooklyn said it. He says it's the best game he's seen so far.
Yeah, man. Best game in the entire schoolboy football season. It was the best game I've seen.
Everybody said it. Everybody said it. I think that's the season start. That's probably the most watched game over here in Northern, right? That game, because it was a really. I remember people said them get out from work early because they didn't want to see it.
Yeah. That was, and I think personally, there was a lot of build up towards the Idol CC game, and I think a lot of persons were disappointed in that game because the game never delivered as the expectations.
I don't understand. Maybe they were carrying some niggling injuries. Why he didn't start the 2 starters, and maybe he was saving something for second half.
I think so.
I just can't understand if there was I can't imagine there were 2 healthy scratches. Why he would do that? It would make no sense tactically to take out the 2 best players.
There are 2 of the best players. I in some sense I understand.
Omar Henry, I don't get that.
No, Omar Henry was playing. Who was not playing? I think it was Deshaun Henry, the number that player. Deshaun Henry and Keanu Jackson, that's the number 10. Brilliant player. What maybe the issue is, maybe he was looking at it, said, all right, if they couldn't keep the first half as close as possible, keep the close half as first as possible, as close as possible, and then down in the second half, bring on those fresh legs to stir up and cause a bit more problem. The problem is the first half, from the first 15 minutes, Idol was out of the game. Then no, second half, he couldn't wait until second half bring them on because he realized, say, boy, I have to catch back the game. And by that time, CC get comfortable already.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
You see in that game, the first goal was critical. It was critical. It was a really good punch. Because you really, I think, like you said, I think you called it correctly. I think that's what the coach was playing for, and the game plan went out through the window.
Mm-hmm.
I think because if you notice that game was easier for CC than the Chargers game.
Yeah. I think so. I think that's what I'm saying. He never necessarily live up to expectation.
Yeah, so in that game too, you can see CC was definitely trying to conserve energy anyway in that game.
That's true. So let's see tomorrow if
the Kingston College Glenmuir game, that game took a lot out of Glenmuir.
Oh, true. That's true.
That game
especially,
but you know what surprised me about Kingston College? What I admire most about them, you know it's not the best KC team, but it's their fighting spirit.
Yeah. Well, I think they play good football. So I think they play good football as well. So even though the fighting spirit is there, I think it's a more good football. They play good football as well. Because the more I watch them, the more I realize that they actually play some good football.
One of the best coaches, in my opinion. They are also one of the best coaches, in my opinion, too.
100%.
I think he's one of the best tactical coaches in schoolboy football, in my opinion.
When we watch him, you watch a team, it was a tactically, a well-coached team, tactically wise. They know exactly what to do, when to do it.
I see a couple years ago, I think it was 17, I think he was, I know he did, he was Rusty's on BTC. You remember?
Yeah.
And he wasn't the best version of a Rusty's team that I've seen. And he used Rusty's on BTC, and before the game starts, everybody at CC as the overwhelming favorite.
Yeah. A lot of the CC fans, them still remember that, you know.
The two things we'll remember. The last year one, which nobody up here talk about, is the Kingston College, the Whisper Show, and the one that they lost. Well, three. The Garvey Master one that Glenmuir, that CC lost to in the semi-final. Yeah, that one sting. Yeah, that one still hurt. Yeah, that one still hurt.
Army boss. Me have to take some no call now, so.
Chance, man. We catch up again.
Bless up yourself here, and thank you very much for listening again.
Yeah, man.
Bless
Anytime.
up.
Bless up.
All right, people. So we have gotten quite a few calls out of the way. So people, you're gonna see. So tomorrow we expect it to be a good game. I think we have me go through all the predictions them. What predictions them do? Some of them gone. Clive Stewart 2-0 CC. Ryan Smith said 2-1 Glenmuir. Kevin Miller said CC 2-1. Milton said MG 2-0 CC. I didn't read the one already. Floyd Thomas, big up yourself again. Thank you very much for becoming a member. CC 2, Glenmuir 1. Out of the 2, 1 will be penalty. So I think that would have covered. For me personally, people, let me see. My prediction is Clarendon College 2, Glenmuir 1. That is my prediction for this game, people. Clarendon College 2, Glenmuir 1. And me personally hope say the game will top the Georges versus CC game, because I think we're going to see a lot of top quality on display, and me just believe so because it's a final, and it's the final, I would love for it to be the best game for the competition. I would love for it to be the best game for the competition. Since it's the final. I would really, really love for it to be the best game of the competition. Daniel, big up yourself.
Yeah, big up yourself, MJ. Everything good?
Good, man. How things?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm going to watch the Champions Cup final tomorrow, you know.
Oh, yeah, go watch it.
Yeah, me and Bridget, I'm going to watch it, you know.
Which team you support?
Boy, me I bring the underdogs, them. Glenmuir, me I bring tomorrow.
So you feel like I can win it?
I feel like Glenmuir can beat CC, yes. They must have to play a good game. I want it more on the day.
True.
Okay, but I think it's going to be one of the best match for the season.
Me personally, I hope they want to be because this game has a lot of expectation to live up to. So I really, really want it to be a good game. It's the finals, you know. So I want it to be a good game.
Alright. I want you two team them. Kaim Dixon at danger. Absolute danger. Glenmuir, I want to look at number 19. Brilliant footballer. But it all comes down to, as I say, who wants it more on the day. But may I bring the underdog still? May I bring Glenmuir?
You usually go Glenmuir?
No, brother, me a countryman, me a Charlie Mount man.
Oh.
And Charlie Mount wear red.
Oh, yeah.
So
Red and white.
Glenmuir. Yeah, so me I go red and white tomorrow.
You travel far though for your team, and you not support the 19 them.
No, I'm not supporting the 19 them. Charlie Mount on my side, brother. But
say you travel far for your team, for your man not support the 19 them.
yeah, bro. I mean, from a time, we used to have a look as a country, we have a look of feelings with Glenmuir still. As him and them start play back some football now, so you have to kind of give them the strength still. You have to
Maybe
make
red and white.
Yeah, red and white, man. Charlie Mount, Glenmuir, red and white.
See, Dr. Dre Webb said that 20 years we have been waiting. 27 years.
Remember the last final Glenmuir going on? Jackie Walters carried him guys final and win it, you know?
Long time
Yeah.
away from something else.
I don't want to turn up on a trophy, you know?
Them win Ben Francis last year still.
Yeah, they went Ben Francis last year, still them win a trophy, yes.
Yeah, them still going with a trophy last year, so
They want a
they
major
want something
crop.
else this year. They not
Yes.
two opportunities. And I personally think that on the day, football is played on the day most of the time. You no matter how good you are, football most of the time play on the day.
Alright. Look when CC and Garvey did bought the year. CC kill everything. And Garvey must get one chance and bury CC and just a lucky shot. Football.
Done with them.
Yeah, football. So
Jerry Webb said 96 Glenmuir versus CC. Anyways, people, I cut never go cut down no people. Probably me never got big, no problem go play some FIFA. Me never get to FIFA 24 years, so I'm probably go play some 26 anyway. I'm still not 23, so I'm not rush to go get to 24. Everton all. So my prediction is CC 2, Glenmuir 1 tomorrow. They watch along. Last time, me I want to do a watch along video. Watch along.
My prediction at Glenmuir 2, CC 1.
Alright. As I say, no man, upon the day football play, no man, so anything
Exactly.
Right it up.
But I could see it go tomorrow now. I dare much say if not we link up, you know?
Alright, my brother, alright.
Yeah man, alright Arsenal.
If we got match, if we go match tomorrow, me not go sit down with me them, I go in fans. I go in stands.
Yeah man, you have to forward in a stand man, in a stand you are the man. So forward in a stand.
In stands, me I go shot some interviews and sit in nice stands.
Alright.
Every day.
Blessings. Good evening. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Where are you going with, sir?
All things.
Things are right, you know, me there.
But you get
Me not listen, you know, me I listen to person like while Yanni man Ray and, you know, him touch some very good point and thing and, you know, me just there listen.
every day. You remember one time?
Yes.
You said, boy, you don't want to walk a cup. And you said the
Yes, sir.
only way. Hey, people, me not gonna come and match, cause see, Drix just said she gonna stone me if she see me in her stance. Me not gonna come and match. So Drix are inside violence. So any of big soul let me not made back. We know exactly what go on. How may I be against this? Yes, you know, you know. Every day, you did say,
Yes,
this is what you did
sir.
say. You did say, only your yaga feel now we are about the Walker Cup is if a JC in the button at the final. So said, so done. And you said, you know.
I never say so.
How you did say that? Tell me what you say.
I say no matter what,
Mm.
that is the cup of me want.
But the only way you
You
will
know,
feel
but I say it only be good if them and JC play fit.
and you beat them in the final.
Well, the boy they want to beat them. Them say them want it in the MG. As so you say, it can be a stepping stone
You
for
talk to
them. No, yeah, them, you know, people show them sentiments and all of that.
So, well,
You know, because I want to talking making at the camp and,
all right.
you
So
know,
based off
people
MJ.
cry and people this and people that.
All right.
MJ, me think stats are going to
So
break
you
the
remember me
JC
telling us,
curse
say,
next
a
week.
lot of people are telling me, say, nah, man, them nah this. So me tell you, Ebony. Yeah,
Them say them want it. You know, it's not what me want,
but them
and it's
want.
not where some where them really want. But as I said, them they in another position. They so them just say, boy,
Look,
them are gonna just do what them have to do.
look on this now,
MG.
Come back to the point I'm saying MG.
Me think stats are going to break the JC curse now. Walker Cup.
Well, hope me could see. That gonna be interesting. So you me saying every day. Look on this, right? You remember the point I make last night? I say when you talk to the players themselves, you understand the players' them perspective, because in football there's four factors.
But I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, me know, man. There's 4 factors in football. A lot of people don't know. These are the 4 factors that make up football. 1, fans. 2, players. 3, coaches. 4, media.
Yep.
Media sell the narrative. Media build players. Media break the players them.
Break them, yeah.
Coaches build the players them. Do the groundwork. Get them team performing. Players have to bring out them own skill set. Fans support any of them feel like based off of their feelings. So fans will always speak based off of their feelings. You see, all four entities have a different perspective towards football, or a different view towards football.
Yeah.
Now, when you're looking at the JC and Stats team right now, you'll find that there's players in the JC team right now who weren't a part of the team last year, but this is their last year and an only opportunity to lift a trophy for their schoolboy football career. Despite it's not what they want, they're not gonna happy if you care to done schoolboy football with something.
True.
With media now, media can downplay the trophy, media can downplay the competition all they want, and because them feel like they want to create them own a narrative, this and that and rated. So media can do all them something and keep up them nonsense. Coaches want titles, bolster upon their CV. I could have one little plastic cup out there so coach want it. Because the more titles on their CV, the better it is. Coaches have affiliation with teams and schools, 100% agree with that. But coaches prioritize their CV more than anything else because there's always a bigger job ahead of them. So they can't allow them sentiments to overshadow. They cannot allow them sentiments to overshadow them achievements. Cannot allow that. Because at the end of the day, and then CV I get the next work. Players now. Each players have 2 factors. They have short-term objectives and they have the long-term objectives. In event during that time period, they must achieve certain things to give them confidence and also showcase the reason why they work so hard, or show that they work hard because of this. It's very, very important. And you go back to fans now. we can chat anything we want because we are fans and we bossy. Can chat anything we want. I just say go. And these are the 4 factors of below football. These are the 4 factors. It no matter where, whenever in the world I go, these are the 4 factors that make football the sport that it is. The fans, the media, got really and truly. Look on the was a night. No, after 10. No, if you didn't love it, wouldn't there say it was a night as soon as I chat about football? I love it. I love it. And guess what I'm tomorrow? Anybody lose tomorrow, heartbreak. Just think about the logic side, right? How much people in the world never business that the game they are playing, and anybody losing not affect them. But you are going to see them go support in your colours and sitting. We're so invested in these teams. You spend the money, much more thousands of dollars by guessing your vehicle. If you come at town, spend thousands and go in, you buy your drink and your friend and laugh and chat and this and that, and leave with a heart broken.
Yeah. MJ, a whole heap of MJ, a whole heap of years me I do that, you know, from when me there at Jamaica I do this thing, you know, brother.
Yeah. And
the local rum and MJ, the local rum and the Hennessy get bitter. Bitter. Oh God, man.
Hey,
but you see, that's why I make my disclaimer in MJ. I say, yo, listen, my view and my position on me take is for me. It's not about the coaches, the players, the management team, or anything.
Yeah, man, who know that? Say, are you that? But guess what?
Yeah, get what me I say. But them say, you know, talk make and, you know, them sister them blunder, and I youth them, and you can't, as much as you like, for them there, in a better position and playing for a bigger thing or the prestigious Manning Cup. Them have to just do what them have to do.
Every day?
Yeah, you get what me I say. And also me I say, me I say them play very good the other day.
Yeah, man, really good.
You was there. So me
really good. They play really good.
Me say them play very good.
Yes, man, they play good, man. Really good, actually.
Yeah, no.
Impressive. Them whole and Ulmer's neck, man.
MG, them cry and you know them are going to cry and them blunder and them know so them blunder. You know, I don't know how them blunder, but them blunder.
No, them know them blunder, man. Them feel it, man.
Them know when them blunder. Of course them know.
Them know them blunder.
And man own up to them things, man own up to them, to what them do. And whatever, but what, them are youth, you can't kill them.
No, I can't pressure
you know, as how you say, probably some of them had them last year and probably them want the silverware for go home with and walk away with too. So them are going to play. And guess what? Them is a core where they together for a whole heap of months. So if one of your brother leave and you can't give him the other thing, you're going to give him something for work with.
Alright, look on this one now, no? So this a bunch of, just hypothetically speaking, this a bunch of when they Walker Cup. You think all the finalists them, the Manning Cup finalists them can't send nothing to them? All the previous Manning Cup finalists and semi-finalists them can't send nothing to them. Because why? You know, have nothing
them never win a cup.
You know, have nothing to
them still can't. Them not, but them can't talk to them same way.
Oh, say what?
But
no, tell me.
not in a, like a talk down we have to say me win this or you never win this or whatever. But
no, yeah,
I want to pass you. No, for real, them get them answer them win something and you know win nothing.
Simple. And if you don't have nothing for sure, you know, you don't have nothing for sure.
You don't have no talk because that are go right say me win. It a go right say me win Walker Cup, you know.
Written
but it a go right say you went to the finals.
Hold on, man. Yes, one time you see the Walker Cup can put on in the principal in the school office and the name of the players them can print out on one piece of profile and put in there. You're not going to see them in a finalist. That's how I tell you last time. In a football, it's the second place, it's not recognized. As harsh as
none at all.
It's not recognized.
None at all, MJ.
We can talk from how much? We can talk from 2022 go straight back to 19.
MJ and a lie.
A be a winners and talk about when JC talk about how much trophy them win. You can't take that from them. You can't take none of them.
A three final we go and can't carry one, you know.
Exactly. Or if I mistake any trophy, a man winning trophy by you have troops goal, buck up goal and it no matter. You lift the trophy. So that's important, and let me tell you, it's very important for moral and building of character in football. Because if you have a lot of trophies from a young, you have the winning culture there.
MJ, this year was the year I was alright. Like a Michael Jordan thing, okay, and bust a 3-peat, you know. Because watch out, 3 man leave off of the team, and the team remain the same. I just 3 man leave off of the team.
Yeah, man,
them still young. So we have to say, alright, them 3 man are going to win it. Then next year, Alex them last year, them defend it. And then them are groom back the Colts team and everybody are intertwined to defend it back at MG or some work it out in my brain in MG.
Probably I work it out too early.
Boy, I tell you, and me alone work it out, so.
Yeah. But I want to do the calculation.
I only part of stats man work it out that way there. You know, so boy, alright.
We're going to do this. So quick, man.
But I guess probably this will motivate them and them know say them have the bigger thing for play for next year.
Yeah.
I hope them win since them have play for win it.
Let me show you this perfect example. Glenmuir. Ben Francis Glenmuir win last year, no? Look for Glenmuir they know.
Precisely.
Glenmuir go for Champions Cup and Glenmuir go for Dakar Cup, even though they are not the favourites. But you have to be to win it.
Of course. You have to be there for them talk about you in the MG.
Exactly. You have to be there to win it. You only stand at
you have to be there.
Think about me. Say me have hopes and dreams and aspirations of winning lotto. And I never buy a lotto ticket yet. But me,
you see it?
Me I dream about the big house with the lotto cash out.
I never buy it.
Never buy a ticket.
So just imagine who buy the ticket.
Exactly. You have to in it to win it, man. But me I tell you, one thing I love especially with the youth them in the schoolboy football now, I strongly believe since when we usually watch schoolboy football prior to when time we start this reporting for schoolboy and that kind of stuff, I honestly believe that now I think they're taking it a lot more serious now because of the opportunity that is being presented in front of them.
Yes, sir.
People can tell us that hundreds of messages we get daily, you know.
Yeah, man. From all over.
Get hundreds of messages. They say they school with them. They're enough. I've been in as much school with enough in Jamaica, man. And me love that. Me really love that. Because
as always say, MG, it might to some people because you know say you're not gonna have everybody on board with you.
Yeah.
To some people, them are say, boy, I don't know what that them are doing now. But to we, this is the platform for us. This is some platform as all the gentleman before said. You have people who are abroad who can't get connected to the football, who been play the football, want to know what happen, and because you don't know lifestyle change and you move away. But you're still connected certain way, and this come give them back the connection, MG. Them not moving.
Because that's what I say,
and guess what?
Like, the parents who have them kids that play in a
yeah. MG only will get bigger, you know. Because the man you go tell the man and the woman, you go tell the woman, they say, yo, you can't hear about your son from so, you know. And you can talk, call in and talk, and you know, the program open. You can learn something from it. And you can teach something.
So, you know, as much as the program, even if the program grow, I tell myself, I want to keep this apartheid exclusive because I don't want to Lego this apartheid. I'll let me get old, I want to keep this apartheid. Shane, about the foolishness, but look on you and Unseen will say them have the formula. Shane, Unseen still have the formula. And you see you drinks, everything little foolishness, you pop up back, you know. Why you say drink? Anytime any little foolishness pop up, you know. Me say she would just stay silent and watching. You just want to see little band that drop in and he jump up. Hey, who's Stefan? We still not see Stefan, you know.
I don't know, you're going to see my match next week.
Hopefully.
But MG, when I don't play the Manning Cup final, you know, but this Walker Cup final, yeah, seems to be very interesting.
It's very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. A lot of people want to see it. The polar run same way now. The polar run, but let me check it now. I think for the polar we put up, the Manning Cup final I win right now. So the Manning Cup final I win. Let me check it. Manning Cup final that lead the last time I check. Let's see where they know. Those are skirts. So the Money Cup final the 170, and the Walker Cup final the 117. So the Polar lead, the Money Cup are lead by a large margin right now. So,
yeah, because of the prestige,
yeah.
but
no, me,
you know,
so me dispute it, but I think there's a lot of people.
it soon change MG, man.
Yeah?
MG, it soon change.
Is it
If you
soon
give this by now and next week,
yeah,
it will go change. Can tell you.
Let me see now. Me go see.
If you keep the poll the same way by now and next week, MG, the Walker Cup will go run around the Manning Cup.
Me go see now. Me go see. Cause a lot of persons, even though persons vote, some persons still say, boy, they not watch half of one and go watch it next half. But I say go. But as I said, still, it's very, very interesting to see.
Yeah.
All right, Nia Crane. What kind of name that? Wicked final this season has been interesting. All I have to say. Next season, I can tell you, say, yo, next season, trouble. We have to start look at next season already, you know, because it's just practically done, you know. 3 games left.
MG, me I tell you, say.
3? Yeah, 3 games left.
Next year is not a nice year, you know. Because we have to win this, you know, one way or the other next year, you know. Me not pass it in MG. I could have one boat, me have to come swim. Me have to come swim pan and say, yo, brother, when you wake up, you know, because you can't afford from the another year, you know. MG, I believe at MG.
So we have potential one baller coming next year, man. Tell us it. Me know the ball.
Me know who you are talking,
yeah,
man. Me know, man.
If him coming in a squad, jeez.
I murder, man.
Yo, if him coming in a squad, I mean, can't
don't say no MG.
Even though Agitator have a number 10, it got hard. Maybe more take the 7. Because 7 have a prestige him from something there, you know, from Satchel, you know.
He might take the 7, man. He might take the 7.
He might take the 7 because of the prestige.
Yeah, man.
Satchel 7. So he might take the 7.
He
she
might
said
hold
next
the
year,
7.
come with Kelvin Brown, trouble there. You know what? You see, and you see 2 years from now, without a doubt, I think Wolmer's is going to have a very, very strong team. 2 years from now. Casey I go good next year. But you know, football still, you know, because if you look for football, we can make the assumption that this next year this team will go on good and that the team will go on good next year, no. But just assumption.
Yeah.
You know. But look for the last year when we see the 2 teams in the final, and we know say the 2 teams in the final young, and most of them players they go play back. But look what them teams, 2 teams. And what
me tell you, boy.
So no guarantee.
True, man.
Not even no
not at all.
No guarantee. Not at all, no guarantee. Last year we expect the Central to come back again for the Dakar Cup. No. A Glenmuir this year. The only thing guarantees certain teams with certain prestige who always in the semi-finals or finals. You will always see those teams same way because of the thing it has to do with the caliber and the quality players that they always have. The JC.
Yeah, man.
They'll always be in and around the final aspect.
And the program because MG, some people will look on it and feel like it's a Manning Cup. But you have them now watch Pepsi and them now watch schools. Just to say, listen, the schools them are always there in the semi-final or the quarter-final each year. Them youth program is very good to them Pepsi team. Either them go final.
I'll judge
because look on stats last year. We go Pepsi final and Courts final and Manning Cup final.
Yeah, true. Judge,
but nobody don't know them just things that people come to the school.
Judges have some ball and them Colts finalists, and them Colts team, you see. Judges have a very good Colts team. A really good Colts team. I mean the game when they lose, you know, when they lose, you know, I'm posting, you know, see the Sats versus Judges when they lose 3-0.
Yeah.
Post it. But I tell you, it's a good look. It's a good look, and that's something like.
I will look at Pepsi. We look at Pepsi team bad, sir. Will I tell me say, yo,
them bad man.
You wanna look at boy that we play Pepsi? If I gonna make him play Manning Cup next year.
I have one number 10 there. One number 8. I have a number 8 on the Pepsi side. One number 8. The man played just like Gale. He man played just like Gil.
And say I'm going to play Manning Cup. Him have him ready for the camp.
Eh?
Him say,
where say?
Sir will have him ready for the camp.
He's not normal, man. Look, man play like
I say him now play no calls. A Manning Cup him a play.
Oh, he play like a big man. Like a big man.
So, you know?
Yeah, man. Anyways, every day, I cut now, fly past her.
Yeah, man, MG is always a blessing, man.
Yeah, man. 3 hours I go towards other people, they can't complain tonight, you know. They can't complain tonight. I go towards 3 hours. So, people in comment section, we don't drop our predictions, we don't go into the breakdown of the two teams, and their strengths and their weakness. Even every time we touch on CC and says weakness, I be a cussing me start. I say, boy, MG don't like CC. Near Clarendon and our friend them start beat me bad. Anytime I say CC and go say weakness, you know. I start get beaten near Clarendon, start beat me bad. But MG don't like CC. Watch me and when me see my match. We trouble. And my friend them.
No team in the world of all strengths. Team of weaknesses.
Then that's how Man City lose game to Man City lose game, you know?
Yeah.
Shane, me think him go play Manning Cup. Me think him make him play Manning Cup next year. Me never know say not drop down to Pepsi. Me think they make him play Colts. But me never know not drop down so far. I think him pass Whisper record now, no. He's supposed to pass Whisper record now. So you must know say it's a beast him up. I got unleash. But football.
Then them no want win KC want win something either under 14 or under 16, you know.
Them lose, you know.
Some level, you know.
They beat them, you know. I think a Woolmans beat them, you know. Woolmans beat them in the quarterfinals. You go on, let me read out some of the Pepsi results and people.
Oh, supposed to play tomorrow.
I'm going to read out some of my Pepsi results then.
Yeah.
Wait there. Oh, no, go ahead, people. Don't cuss me, please. I'll read out some of my Pepsi results then. You can't hear it. Alright, so for the rural games up played yesterday, Rossies beat Green Island 3-1. This are the U14. Stets beat them before 2. CC and Mannings draw 1-1. Homewood and Glenmuir draw 0-0. Homewood and then for the U16. Homewood beat Petersfield 1-0. BB Cook and Central draw 2-2. And Manchester beat Kempsell 2-1. Let me see if we can find the Urban. This Urban play on Wednesday, guys. Hopefully we can find it. Alright, so Wednesday gone for the U16. Calabar beat Eltham 3-2. JC beat Woolmans 1-0. Excelsior beat Kingston College 3-2. Georges beat Stats 3-0. So that's the game for Wednesday. Now those are some of the Wednesday gone. So some game I play tomorrow. Tomorrow for the
yeah, man.
We have
and the U14 too.
Yeah. So this are for the U16 tomorrow for the urban area. Calabar versus Stats at Calabar, that's a play 11 o'clock, that's a U14. JC versus Hillel at JC at 11. KC versus Excelsior at KC at 11 as well. Georges versus Woolmans at Georges at 11. For the U16, Excelsior versus Eltham at Excelsior, 2 p.m. Stats versus JC, yo, big match. That's 2 p.m. as well. KC versus Calabar, 2 p.m. And Woolmans versus Georges, 2 p.m.
Yep.
Let me see now. That should be it. For the Malden and Manning split today. For the rural, we have Homewood and Clarendon are going to play that a Monday I come out. Them they game far from now. That's them have a Monday. So that can do Monday. So these are the quarterfinal matchup, people. So here we go on. That's it for tonight. Ryan said, "Uno like CC." Hey, people, you see CC fans, they're paranoid. I don't know how is it that you have the best schoolboy team in the league. I don't know paranoid, so. But for some reason, you know how somebody likes it, for some reason, you just feel like saying about them like you. Paranoid. They're paranoid, friend. Paro. I saw you go silly. I saw you go something up on the pinnacle up at top. But I want to find it hard to accept critique. Hard. Rough. Every day. Pick up yourself now, my brother. Always a blessing.
Yeah, man. Blessings, man. Blessings I respect all the time, MG.
Our people in the comment section, as you know, hashtag Big Boys Time. After that, before we leave, big up on yourself. We still not reach 200 like, but I say you go. We accept it. Drop it in the comment section. Soon, guys, tomorrow. If me do a watch along, me don't know yet. Maybe do a watch along and then do a reaction for match. Maybe that kind of make some sense to me. Kind of make some sense to me. So big up on yourself, people. I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. Have a good night, people. God bless. We're out.